Jana Duggar, once considered the Duggar family's golden girl and the unofficial Cinderella of the household, is now facing a shocking wave of criticism online. Her most recent public appearance has sparked a fierce debate, and this time, it's not about courtship rumors, home renovations, or her famously private lifestyle. No, this controversy is all about a rodeo. Yes, you read that right. A rodeo. Seems harmless, right? Not in Doug Garland. The reality TV alum, long viewed as the obedient, modest, and rule-abiding eldest daughter, has stirred up a hornet's nest after being spotted at a rodeo event that some fans say goes against everything the Duggar family stands for. But others? They're cheering her on. So, what really happened? Why has Jana's seemingly innocent outing turned into a full-blown firestorm? Let's break it all down. The photo that sparked it all. It started with a single photo, one shared by a local fan who attended the same rodeo in Arkansas. In the blurry but recognizable image, Jana Duggar appeared relaxed, smiling with a group of friends, wearing jeans, yes, jeans, and what some described as a slightly form-fitting top. A typical rodeo outfit for most women her age. But for a Duggar daughter raised in the conservative, skirt-wearing, no dancing, no dash, worldly entertainment household, it was shocking. Almost immediately, the image was reposted on Duggar fan forums and Reddit threads dedicated to the family. And the reactions?
Polarizing.
While many viewers praised her for enjoying life and doing something outside the ultra-conservative norm, others were quick to accuse her of being hypocritical, rebellious, or disappointing her values. This isn't the Jana we know. Comments flooded in from longtime Duggar watchers. I don't recognize this woman anymore. Jana was always the sweet, grounded one. Not out here at rodeos dressed like a cowgirl. What's next? Dancing and drinking. You can tell she's finally breaking free, and I love it. Honestly, let the girl live. She's 34 and still living in her parents' house. A rodeo is the least of their worries. Clearly, the divide between fans and critics was growing. For some, seeing Jana in jeans and smiling at a rowdy, cowboy-centric event felt like betrayal. For others, it was a breath of fresh air, a sign she might finally be embracing adulthood on her own terms. Why a rodeo is so controversial for a Duggar. To the average person, going to a rodeo doesn't raise an eyebrow. But when your last name is Duggar, everything changes. The Duggar family, made famous on TLC's 19 Kids and Counting On, has long followed the teachings of the Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP, a controversial religious group led by Bill Gothard. Among the group's many strict guidelines, women must wear modest skirts or dresses, avoid secular music and entertainment, and steer clear of any environments considered sinful or worldly. Rodeos? Full of country music, loud crowds, cowboy culture, and even alcohol. Not exactly IBLP approved. And while the Duggars have eased up on some of their strict rules in recent years, especially the younger generation like Jinger and Jill, Jana has long been seen as the one daughter who never rebelled. So for many fans, her presence at such an event felt like a crack in the image. Family silence speaks volumes. One thing that's making this incident even more interesting? The Duggar family silence. Jim, Bob, and Michelle, always quick to post about family gatherings, milestones, or holidays, have remained completely silent about Jana's outing. No photos. No comments. Nothing. Not even her siblings, many of whom are now active on social media and often post about each other, have mentioned the rodeo event. It's as if the whole thing is being quietly swept under the rug. But fans aren't letting it go. Many speculate that the silence is a sign of internal family tension. Some believe Jana may have attended the event without full approval, or even in defiance of her parents' values. Others think Jim Bob might be scrambling behind the scenes to maintain the Duggar image, as more of his children continue to go rogue. Support from the ex-Duggars. Interestingly, the backlash against Jana has sparked supportive responses from some of her estranged siblings. Well, at least indirectly. Jill Duggar-Dillard, who's no stranger to controversy and has been vocal about breaking free from the Duggar way, recently shared a cryptic Instagram story that many think was aimed at supporting her sister. In the post, Jill shared a quote, "Don't dim your light just because others can't handle your shine." Was it about Jana? Fans believe so. Jill has previously spoken about her love for her siblings and her hope that they'll find their own paths. And with Jana now dipping her toes into more normal adult life, it seems Jill's subtle endorsement is a sign of support. Jinger Vuolo, too, has made her stance clear in past interviews, saying she hopes her siblings have the freedom to make choices for themselves without fear. Though she hasn't commented on the rodeo incident directly, many believe she'd likely be in Jana's corner. Fans divided, let Jana be free, versus stay true to your roots. As with anything Duggar-related, the online community is split right down the middle. Some argue that Jana deserves to live a little. She spent her entire adult life serving her family, raising her younger siblings, and being the quiet helper in the background. For years, fans begged for her to break free. Now that she's doing just that, even if just a little, they want to celebrate her newfound independence. It's just a rodeo. Let the woman breathe. If this is rebellion, she's still way more wholesome than most people. She's finally living. Go, Jana. But others are clinging to the traditional Duggar ideal and see the rodeo outing as the beginning of a slippery slope. First jeans, then she's dating without courtship. Next thing you know, she's writing a tell-all. I just don't want her to lose herself like Jill did. That girl's gone. Disappointed, but I hope she finds her way back. It's clear, this one outing touched a nerve. Jana has long been a symbol of restraint, virtue, and modesty. Now, she's being reimagined as something else, and not everyone is on board. Is Jana breaking away from the Duggar mold? The bigger question lingering in everyone's mind is simple. Is Jana finally leaving the Duggar lifestyle behind? Over the last year, Jana has been noticeably quieter online. She's posted fewer photos, appeared in fewer family videos, and has largely stayed out of the drama that's consumed the rest of the family. With her younger siblings getting married, having babies, and launching YouTube channels, Jana has stayed largely in the shadows. But maybe that's about to change. Some insiders close to the Duggar family suggest that Jana has grown increasingly frustrated with her role in the family. Now in her mid-30s, unmarried and childless, she's watched the world change around her while she remains stuck at home under the watchful eye of her parents. The rodeo event, though small, may represent something much larger, a subtle act of defiance, a quiet rebellion, a crack in the Duggar armor. And fans are watching very closely. The Duggar image is crumbling, and Jana's moment may be here. Let's face it, the Duggar brand isn't what it used to be. Since Josh Duggar's arrest and conviction, the once perfect family image has suffered greatly. TLC canceled their show. Major sponsors dropped them. And several children, Jill, Jinger, and even Joanna, have begun to step away from the family's strict teachings. Jana, for so long the picture of Duggar perfection, may now be following in those footsteps. But because she stayed so quiet for so long, her every move feels more shocking. And unlike her married siblings, Jana doesn't have a husband acting as a buffer or a new family to distract from her choices. If she's taking steps toward independence, they're entirely hers. That's powerful. And in the eyes of some Duggar fans, dangerous. What's next for Jana? The internet is buzzing with theories. Will Jana continue to show signs of independence? Will she finally move out of her parents' home? Will she date and marry someone outside the IBLP circle? Will she ever speak out about her upbringing? Some believe a major announcement is coming soon, perhaps a memoir, a YouTube channel, or even a formal exit from the Duggar family lifestyle. Others are skeptical, believing this rodeo moment is nothing more than a one-time social outing. But one thing is for certain, the world is watching Jana now. And whether she intended it or not, her decision to attend that rodeo has changed the way fans see her forever. Final thoughts. It's wild that something as simple as attending a rodeo could create such an intense stir. But when your name is Duggar, every decision is put under a microscope, and even the smallest deviation from the norm becomes headline-worthy. For years, fans have waited for Jana to claim her freedom, to step out of the shadows, to live life on her own terms. Maybe this was just one evening of fun. Or maybe, just maybe, it was the first spark of something much bigger. Because when the perfect Duggar girl starts to break the rules, everything changes. Hello, lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Karistina. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.